the little Chanel double C's just there. But this one for me really does feel like a spring summer bag. Would I like to keep hold of a bag I'm not using, or get the money out of it and go and buy something like a Chanel jacket that I am gonna wear? Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I did a video before Christmas and it was on pieces from my luxury collection that I'm going to be selling, and there's a reason why I haven't actually sold anything yet, and it's because I've actually been having a massive clear out and I'm adding to it, and I've got things that I'm including like a Chanel jacket. I've got more bags. I've got, like, look at these shoes. I'm going to sell these because I'm not wearing them. Brand new, never worn, never wore these. Chanel heels with pearls up the back. They've got the Chanel toe cap, really sweet little shoes. I've got another pair of Chanel shoes. I've got so much stuff. I've got stuff like, look at this. Versace sneakers with the labels still attached. What can I say? It all needs to go. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to show you what I'm selling from my collection. But whilst I'm doing it, I'm going to start by showing you some of my favourite things from my collection, including something which I every so often I touch on, but I don't really go into loads of detail on, just because I never know, like, whether you're into this, let me know. But I thought I would share with you some of my favourite things from my jewellery collection before we talk about bags and also ready to wear, and I'm going to do some try-ons in this. So I am really into diamonds and pearls. I have expensive taste. No, honestly though, I'm really into both diamonds and pearls, and I said to you a couple of videos ago that this year a lot of the things on my wish list are less designer bags and actually more jewellery pieces, and like this is one of my favourite necklaces. This is a really chunky Baroque necklace from, I think the company was called Biwako or Biwako, and they're Japanese pearls, absolutely beautiful, with gold plated hardware on there. Also have another necklace from them. This is slightly more elegant and more classic. These are round pearls. But I've got a new selection of jewellery which turned up yesterday, and I'm very excited about it. And everything is from a brand called Paloma Diamonds. And I wanted to mention this now as well, because besides the fact it's new, Valentine's Day is coming up, and the price points of these things, it's not break the bank, but you're buying genuine diamonds and 14 karat gold for the money, which is pretty amazing. When you see the prices, you might be like, wow, that's real diamonds? Yes, it's real diamonds. So Valentine's Day is coming up. You might want to treat yourself, or maybe there is someone in your life who is looking to buy you something, and you might look at this and go, yeah, okay, I'll take that. So Paloma Diamonds, I'll unbox as we talk. If you're wondering who they are, they're a very old family-run brand that have been going over 40 years, since I think 1975. They've been going a long time. And when I was researching them, there was a few things I really liked about them. First of all, their designs. But I also like that they offer free worldwide shipping. That was beneficial to me. But also free returns, and you get a warranty included as well. And all of their pieces, what they specialise in, are fancy diamonds. And you might be wondering, what is a fancy diamond? So a fancy diamond refers to diamonds that are natural in colour. You've got your white diamonds, your classic white diamonds, but fancy diamonds, technically speaking, are rarer than white diamonds, because no two fancy diamond are the same. And a fancy diamond are diamonds that are natural in colour, as I've mentioned, so you can get oranges, greens, pinks and yellows, amongst some other colours, but they're the most common ones. And I have a few new things. First of all, look at their packaging. Their packaging all comes in these green boxes, but there's a twist. You know, normally you buy some jewellery and it comes in a nice box, and then when you're wearing the jewellery, you're like, what am I going to do with this? It's too nice to throw away, but I don't need it. Particularly with earrings, because I tend to put in earrings and I never really take them out. I just leave them in, and I'm left with like a stack of boxes. Well, with these, this, by the way, contains two beautiful 14 karat gold and yellow fancy diamond stud earrings. I think you can buy these separately, but I wanted to get the two so that I have one for each side. But what I like about these as well is if you have multiple piercings, you could put these anywhere, and this is why I wanted them. They're that size where they're not like a huge big chunky statement earring. I can position them anywhere around my ear, and that's what I was really wanting to do. But with their boxes, you pull this tag on the bottom, and on the reverse of all of their boxes, you turn them around, and look, you flip that in there, and you've got yourself a mini jewellery box. little jewellery tray. Then you put the lid back on it. So it's not wasted. It's not like a pointless piece of something that looks nice. But if you get the larger box, you get the larger box if you order like necklaces, bracelets, etc. But the larger boxes have got an even bigger section in the middle there. So I really like the boxes, quite sustainable I feel, which is like a really nice touch. The pieces that I've been showing in this video, I just wanted to see what you could get for your money really. And so everything is under $900, although for the most part everything's under $400. But if you want bigger fancy diamonds and more gold, go and check out Paloma Diamonds' other collections. So they've got Secret Garden, which is very botanical. I love this ring. This is really beautiful. It's kind of like quite floral. But they've also got the Blossom collection, Fancy Halo collection, Paloma Classics. Paloma Classics, a lot of the things I've shown in this video actually are from that collection, and they're sort of those staple pieces that you would want to own, like a pair of diamond stud earrings or a simple solitaire ring, you know, all of that kind of thing. And then one of my other favorites is the Heart collection, which I think is limited edition. But check out these earrings. So if I was going to get these earrings, I would personally get them in the 14 karat white gold. And I would get them without the hoop. I don't know why. I like it with the hoop. It's really cute, but I think feels kind of simpler, slightly simpler without that hoop on there, and that's personally what I would get. The other thing I got are some rings. These are black diamonds from memory. I was torn between rose gold, which I normally wear, and yellow gold, but I went with yellow gold in the end, 14 karat. What I like is they're very dainty, and I like that I can stack them, which was the whole intention. They're really heavy. They're really chunky, they're really weighty. When you see the size of them, you'd think they're really lightweight, and maybe you'd think, oh, could they be a bit flimsy? They're not, they're really chunky, they're really heavy gold. And with fancy diamonds, just like any diamond, their value does appreciate over time. So I also got 3 more studs. I got this climber stud here, which I'm gonna wear at the top. Then I've got would you call that a trilogy? Like the 3 little stones stacked into a triangle in the middle there. I'm going to wear that lower down. And then I've got the Thunderbolt. I've wanted this forever. And guys, here is another thing. Can I show you? All of their pieces, you can get butterfly back earrings from Paloma, but their pieces are flat back. What this means, if you want to put in your earrings and not faff around with them every day, putting them in and out, flat backs, you can sleep in them. They don't dig in at all. There's no spiky digging into the back of your head. They are completely comfortable. You may disagree, but for me, I wear a combination of flat backs and butterfly. And the butterflies, some nights really keep me up, but the flat backs, never a problem. I would love to know in the comments though what you think about fancy diamonds. Did you know about them? Did you not? What's your favorite color? Share everything. I want to know everything. They have given me a coupon code, gets you 15% off. I'll put it below. I've also linked to everything below as well. So if there's anything you've seen that you've liked, check it out. Anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna move on to another thing from my collection, which I won't be selling. And it's weird because I won't be selling it, but I don't use it. And it's my mini rectangle from Chanel, which I've actually never used this bag. And the reason why I won't be selling it is because I do have dreams about using it. I am like, you should really use that. It's a tad small for me though, which is why I don't. I probably could get away with it. I could make this work. Maybe I will leave this out of the cupboard and use it. Now let's move on to something I'm going to sell, and then we're going to go back onto something that I won't be selling. Okay, Chanel. Excuse my coat hanger. I've just grabbed this from the other room. But do you remember this Chanel little cropped off jacket? Look at the inside, it's so nice. It's got, apparently the reason why they put these chains in here is to weigh it down, to like hold it down when you're wearing it. But it's got the Chanel button there with the double C's on it. It's got the Chanel inner lining with like the camellias on it. And I'm selling this because I don't use it and it's a tad small now. From when I bought this, I've gained weight, what can I say? I've put on weight, and so that's gonna be going. I need to think about how much I'm going to sell everything for. So the plan is going to be, and this is what I always do, I always sell with luxury promise, and they value things. So the prices that things sell for are not me having a wild guess. They kind of say to me, right, based on market value, here's what's realistic, and that's what we put things up for. The next thing that I will not be selling, ever, and there's a nice story behind this, is this jacket. This is also from Chanel, and it's from the La Pausa, when was that? 2020 or something, 2021. It was like a spring collection, and I love this because it's so thick, it's so warm. Even though it was in that spring collection, this to me is a winter coat, an autumn winter coat. It's one that I wear when it's really cold. It's so warm, it's absolutely beautiful. The only downside to it is, from having it dry cleaned over the years, the buttons have sort of cracked. Can you see? Like, there's like obviously like a plastic coating on the top of them, and the buttons have all sort of perished slightly, which is disappointing, but I just love the cut of it, to be honest, so I'm not really too worried about those buttons. I've got some Chanel bags I'm selling that I'm going to come on to, but this is a new one that I've added to the lineup, brand new. Booklets are still in there, never used in its little life, and it's got the dust bag inside. It's pale pink. It's very cute, but I don't use it. Compared to other bags I've got, I don't use it. So that's another one. Okay, another thing that skipping back to something I won't be selling, is this. This is my mini Lady Dior. And I've got two mini Lady Diors. I've got one in black and then one in this, which is iridescent pink. It's almost got a hint of grey blue in it. I love the colour of this. It doesn't get much use because it is quite tiny, and because it is, when you place your phone in it, the phone sticks out the top and you can't close the flap over it. So it's not a bag that I constantly reach for, but it is a gorgeous one nonetheless. And I remember buying this very clearly, ground floor in Harrods, back in, it must have been, you know, 2016, 2017, and fond memories of this bag, so that's not going anywhere. Let's move on to something else I'm going to sell. I am actually selling quite a lot of Balmain blazers. I've got a lilac one, which is going, and I also have this one, which is a deep, it looks light on there, but this is like a deep, cool tone. I want to say like a dark red. It's not burgundy, it is red, but on there it looks quite warm. In real life it's quite cool tone, and I'm just selling it because I'm not really wearing blazers so much now. It used to be my thing. Like, I'm wearing a blazer for this video because I felt like it was quite smart, but I don't really wear blazers so much now. I'm a lot more casual since COVID, I would say. So a lot of the stuff, as I say, if I'm not wearing it, it's going. Another two bags that I am going to be selling are these. This is the Coco top handle. I bought this on holiday when Dave and I, in 2017, May, we were going to Crete, in part of Greece, obviously it's an island, and we were at Terminal 3 Heathrow, and there was a Chanel there. I don't know if it's still there, but it was there at the time, and they had this in the window, and I loved it, and I bought it, and I still really like it now. It's not a bag I dislike, it's just a bag that doesn't get much wear. And I'm thinking, would I like to keep hold of a bag I'm not using, or get the money out of it and go and buy something like a Chanel jacket that I am going to wear, or a pair of trousers, or, you know, a piece of ready to wear? I feel like when I buy ready to wear, except for like blazers and stuff that I bought years ago, a lot of the more recent ready to wear I'm buying that is more casual, it's getting so much wear, whereas bags like this that I'm not using, it just makes sense to me to sell it. And then also there is this one, which has got the double C's just there, and I'm going to sell this with what's in it. And what is in it, these are fabulous, you need to get these, they're off Amazon. They're these bamboo, what is it, removes odour and purifies air. You can hang them in your wardrobe, there's like a little ring on the top of them. They are just brilliant, and I use these in vintage bags where they may have an odour to them. This used to, it doesn't anymore. That has obviously done its job. I can't really smell too much on that, but I'm going to sell it with that inside so it keeps its shape for you, so that when you're storing it, it holds its shape, and you're not going to get any humidity or damp. Another one I'm not going to sell before I move on to a selection that I am. We're just going to finish with everything else which is going to get sold here so that you can see, because I know some of you are probably thinking, I just want to know what's for sale. This is another one that I can't see myself ever selling. I adore this bag. This very much is, I do try and wear lighter colour bags in winter, because when I do go out in winter and I'm wearing like a winter coat, it tends to be like a light grey or something that's quite conducive to pink. But this one for me really does feel like a spring summer bag. I think this is called the Business. Is this the Business Affinity? No, it's not, is it? I don't know what this is called, but I love it all the same. And it's really nice on the inside. It's basically brand new. I really look after my bags like they are my babies, you know that. This even still has the protective stickers on the double C's. Love that bag. Now let's finish on more that I'm selling. Okay, I'm going to show you, I probably won't sell this as a set because I don't want to put off any of you who take a different shoe size. But I've got a Versace bag with matching sneakers. This is the bag. And if you don't like this chain fear not, it comes off. But it just gives you another way of wearing it. So you can wear this on your shoulder using the chain. Or you can remove that altogether. Let me take that off, just to show you that it does actually come off. So if you removed it, it would look like that. Brand new bag, never used. That's it on the, oh, what's this? Still got the little card on the inside. I'll put that in there so it doesn't get lost. It's just one open section. And then I, at the time, got the sneakers to match from Louisa Via Roma. They are a EU 40, which is a UK 7, which I think is a US 9 or 9.5. Go and double check it, but they're an EU 40. Obviously never worn. So I've got the box somewhere. I'll try and dig out the box as well. And they're really nice. And I did think, shall I keep these and just sell the bag? But I thought, no, it's really nice to have the pair together, isn't it? And I actually, after that last video, had some of you contact me and say, can I buy both together? So I'll sell them together, just so that you can have both. And then is there any more? The other thing I was going to show you is I've got some Chanel heels. I've got the little Chanel double C's just there. And they've got gold around here. These I'm selling because they no longer fit me. But yeah, my feet have just grown and they don't fit me anymore. They do still fit, but they're quite tight and I wouldn't want to wear them. And then the final pair are these Chanel boots as well, which look like this. And they have just been sitting in my wardrobe for years, never worn. And I got these for Christmas several years ago now. Brand new, original sole. These are, what size are these? I will say these are 40 and a half, but I think they're small to size. I would say if you're a 40, these would fit you. I'm not a 40 and a half, and I certainly wasn't when I bought these, but I will have bought these because they fit as opposed to like the size written on them. So I would say if you're a EU 40, which is a UK 7, these would fit you. If you are a 40 and a half, don't, because I do think they're going to be too small. Oh yes, and two final things. I keep forgetting what I'm selling here. There's so much going. I'm going to sell these two as well. The YSL Toy Lulu. This comes with a crossbody strap that is removable. So what's quite good about this bag, you can use it as like a little clutch because the handle comes off, or you can wear it crossbody or on your shoulder. Or with this bag, what I've even done is I've bought like little shorter chain handles on Etsy, so you can have it as a top handle. And I'm also going to sell my Balenciaga hourglass bag. This is faux snake. I'm going to keep my Balenciaga, I think it's called the motorcycle bag, city bag or something. I am going to keep that. This comes with the cards that go on the inside, and it also comes with a crossbody strap, so you can either carry it as a top handle or you can wear it on your shoulder or crossbody. And then on the inside, look at that colour on the inside, turquoise. That's pretty amazing. It's just, you know what? I know that they had their scandal, and I get that, but that's not why I'm selling it. I'm selling it and keeping the other one because I don't use this so much. I loved the colour and I fell in love with it, but then I didn't really think that this is not a colour that goes with my wardrobe, and that's why I'm selling it. I'm actually not selling it because of that scandal, and I know that that scandal was bad, like really, really bad, but I'm just selling it because of this colour. It's not really working for me. And it's been a difficult one to agree to sell because, again, I remember buying this with my best friend, and it just reminds me of that day out. We had a really good day out, and everything that I buy has got a memory attached, you know. I don't just flippantly go and buy stuff. Every single thing I've got, I can remember when I got it, and I can remember how I bought it and how I felt when I bought it, etc. So this is going to be going as well. And probably some more stuff. So you might be thinking, okay, great. How can I get hold of any of this stuff? Here is the plan. Now that I feel like I've finalised it, I am going to be selling on Luxury Promise. And what they do, follow Luxury Promise on Instagram, because they do these live streams, and the live streams happen on their website. But I will announce it, and they will announce it on Instagram when the time comes. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, give me a follow, and I will put out an Instagram story just to say, like, okay, we're about to go live. You hop over onto their website at that time, and a window automatically will pop up, or you can click on the live shopping section in the navigation, and it will bring up a window and you can live shop with us. So we like live stream it basically with everything we're showing you, and there's little buttons up the side and you can click on stuff and buy it and check out and what have you. So I would say to do that. I would also say, very quickly, I know this video is long, but I would also say if you do want to buy anything that I've shown you, I would set up a Luxury Promise account in advance, and when you're watching the live stream, make sure you're signed in, because I have sold stuff on there before and it flies. It doesn't last seconds before it's sold out. And if you add something to your cart and then you get to the shopping cart and it's like, oh, you've got to register and what have you, you're just going to kill time and you'll probably lose the item. So set up an account early. That's definitely what I would say, my kind of tip there. But that's everything. I hope that you have enjoyed watching. Everything is linked to below that I can. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.